everyone. Welcome to my October 2024 video game pickups. And I have a little bit more than usual because October is my birthday month, so I splurged just a little bit. So I've got a bunch of games to show you. So sit tight and here we go. First we have Link's Crossbow Training for the Wii. And I was kind of on the fence of picking this up. I don't have a zapper yet. Kind of kept meaning to get one and just never got around to it. So I guess I kind of need to find one now. But this paper sleeve thing just irks me a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to get one of those reproduction cases and stick this in there just so it stays in one piece. But there we go, Link's Crossbow Training. Couple games for the Nintendo Switch. I finally picked up AIE The Collection. I've been meaning to pick this up for a while and it was on sale. I want to say 25-ish bucks, somewhere around there, which is not bad for two games. So it comes with Ori and the Blind Forest Definitive Edition and Ori and the Will of the Wisps. Been wanting to play them, have not played these games. I've heard they're awesome, so looking forward to it. And this does come, I think this comes with art cards. It doesn't say on here. But I think this did come with art cards and stuff, which, better than a big fat nothing, but, you know, I would prefer a manual. Next we have Cat Quest 3, which includes map and sticker sheet. Again, I prefer manuals, but having a little map of the area is kind of neat too. I do have the first two in a pack, and actually, I forget where I was browsing for video games, but they actually have a whole pack of Cat Quest 1, 2, and 3. So it's the whole collection. So if you don't have any of these, then you can now get all of them in one collection. So I have this one separate, and then I have 1 and 2 in a pack together. So, I mean, I've heard these are pretty decent games. They're kind of like RPG-ish kind of things, like kind of cutesy. But, I mean, cutesy doesn't bother me. I don't care. As long as the game is fun to play and stuff, I will pick them up. So it doesn't bother me. All right, we have one OG Xbox game, and it is From Russia with Love, 007. I was missing this from my collection. I actually thought this was the last one I was missing, but I think I'm still missing Agent Under Fire or something like that. One of those. I know I'm missing another one of those 007s, but it's Sean Connery. So, I mean, you have to get the Sean Connery James Bond. How can you not? I am not great at these games, but I am a big fan of Sean Connery, so I had to grab that one. All right, next up I have a stack of 10 PS3 games that I grabbed, so here we go. We have Enslaved, Odyssey to the West. I had never ever heard of this game, but the story kind of intrigued me, so you kind of play as a loner type, and then there's, you know, a friend that's coming with you to travel together. So I figured, hey, that sounded interesting. Why not? It's kind of up my alley. Post-apocalyptic, I kind of like that kind of games, you know, since I like Fallout. So I figured, hey, let's give it a shot. Next, we have DuckTales Remastered. And this was kind of a pain in the neck to find, actually. Because there's two versions of this game. There's this version, which has the disc in it, and then there's another version, which is just the case, and then it has a download code inside. So if you are looking for PS3 games and you do pick up DuckTales, be careful which version you get, because it took me a little while to actually find the disc version. We have Uncharted, Drake's Fortune. Pretty excited to have the Uncharted series on the PS3 now. This was the last one I was missing, so I'd love to jump into it and play it. I've heard great things about this game series, so yeah, just want to jump into it and everything. And I had 2 and 3 already, so I wanted to get the first one. The disc says Greatest Hits, but it's a regular cover. I don't know, whatever. I picked it up at a game store, and I didn't check, so I guess they messed it up. Oh, well. But, yeah, so whatever. I have the game. I'm excited. I can't wait to play it. Yes. Looking forward to it. Next, we have Ratchet and Clank Tools of Destruction, or Future Tools of Destruction. I have not played the Ratchet and Clank series. I know I have a few games in the series, and I think there's a whole bunch on the PS3. So I can't wait to give this a go. This looks like it's a lot of fun. So yeah, you're playing a Pixar movie experience. It kind of does look like a Pixar movie, actually, if you look at it here. So yeah, definitely looking forward to jumping into the franchise. I'd probably like to play it at the beginning, but, you know, we'll see. Ratchet and Clank All for One. I think there's a Ratchet and Clank, like, collection that has the PS2 games, like, remastered or HD or something to that effect, so I need to track that down, too. But I also wanted the standalone PS3 games, so I've got a couple of them. I don't remember how many are on the PS3. I forget off the top of my head. Next, we have Heavy Rain. And so I think somebody mentioned this game to me at one point, and I found it at the game store, so I decided to grab it. And this was kind of like a, you know, your smallest decisions can change everything. And I kind of like those kind of games where you can play it more than once and have a different outcome and different endings and stuff. So I grabbed it. Looking forward to playing that one too. That one has me interested. All right, we have Castlevania Lords of Shadow Collection. When I picked this up, I actually thought it was the first one and the second one, but it is just Mirror of Fate HD, and it has all the DLC on it, which is fine because I don't think the original had the DLC anyway, so I have all the DLC for the first one, so I guess I'll just pick up the second one by itself. That's okay. I'll just grab the other one. That's fine. But this is a 3D Castlevania game. Not a big fan of 3D versions, but I will still play them. They're still pretty fun. And still a little tough. We have God of War Collection, which is just 1 and 2. So God of War 1 and 2. And I doubt that voucher works because I picked this up used. But I'm pretty excited to have God of War because I have not played it ever, and I've heard that it is very good and an awesome series, so I can't wait to jump into this and play it. And I will get the third one at some point on a separate disc, and I think I have the smaller versions, like the PSP ones, I think I picked up a while back too, so I can't wait to play those. The series looks great. We have the Tomb Raider trilogy, which is Tomb Raider Legend, Tomb Raider Anniversary, and Tomb Raider Underworld. These are all remastered. And I have actually, I want to say never played Tomb Raider, but if I did, it was a really long time ago and I do not recall. So I'm going to say that I didn't play it or don't remember playing it. But, another series that everybody loves, so I'm excited to have it on disc, and I can't wait to play it. And the final game I picked up is Worms Collection. So Worms Ultimate Mayhem, and Worms 2 Armageddon. I love the Worms games. It is so silly and so fun, and how could you not? Pretty good, kind of puzzle-ish kind of game there. Really fun. So, you know, the really weird cartoon characters and the funny things that they say, I really love it. So I can't wait to actually jump into this. And this does say bonus DLC, but I didn't check to see if it was a voucher or not. I'm assuming it was a voucher, so that's probably not good. But I have all the games on here, so I have some fun times ahead of me. Alright, this wraps up my pickups for October 2024. Let me know if any of these games that you've played them, if you've heard of them, if you like them, if you don't like them, and any other games you can recommend, please let me know. I am always on the lookout for new games to pick up, pretty much for a whole bunch of systems nowadays since I'm starting to add PlayStation. So Whatever it is, just comment down below and I will check it out. As always, thanks for watching and have a good one.